Several of you guys have requested that I give you my take on a concept that you may have heard before, and that's the concept that you are the average of the 5 people that you hang out with the most. Maybe you've heard this concept before, maybe you've heard this idea, but you never really thought about how true it is or why it may be true. Because it truly isn't just some pithy or catchy saying. Hello. What it is to me is it's a way of understanding just how much influence our relationships can have on our lives. Hopefully by the end of this video you will have a better understanding of why this concept actually does matter. And hopefully you'll be able to know what steps you can take to better align your friends or the people that you associate with in your life. Finding people who will push you forward instead of hold you back. Hello. Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Sweat Talk. My name is Chad. Today I want to just try to give a better understanding or a better idea of this concept. I mean, because the basic idea, the basic concept is, it's really simple. And the people that you hang out with, the people that you surround yourself with, they can have an influence on you that sometimes you just don't realize. I mean, it boils down to their mindset, their habits, their beliefs. Hell, even their attitude, it all seeps into you. It all seeps into your life over time. I mean, think about if your 5 closest friends are motivated and if they're ambitious, if they focus on growth, all of those qualities, they will naturally rub off on you. But on the flip side, the people that are constantly complaining and gossiping and engaging in overall negative habits, those are going to rub off on you the same way, sometimes even easier. And I'm not saying to think that maybe somehow you are better than other people. I'm not saying to judge people. I'm saying to be conscious about how our surroundings can shape us, the environment that we put ourselves in. Because we have the ability to choose who we hang out with. And in doing so, we choose how it's going to shape our lives. Hello. Because different types of people influence us differently, right? I think that's probably a concept we can all agree. I mean, if we look at the examples that I already gave, if we look at the person who's constantly complaining, the person that's always got some negativity, or the victim, you got that one friend that's always complaining about politics, blaming all of their life woes on politics. But maybe it's a work relationship and you're just kind of stuck with them. I think we all have at least that one coworker who likes to complain and gossip, the one who sees every single situation through a negative lens. And I say don't judge because these people don't intentionally bring you down. They don't intentionally pull you down. But the problem is their perspective is contagious. And if you're around those types of people long enough, eventually you are going to adopt that negativity and you'll no longer be able to see possibilities because of it. You're going to start seeing problems instead of possibilities. Hello. But then on the other hand, maybe you know somebody who's wealthy, somebody who's driven, they're hardworking, they're successful, somebody who's figured out how to create wealth and mold and create that abundant life that they desired. Those are the type of people that can elevate you when you're around them. Those are the people that will encourage you to think bigger, achieve greater things, and to work towards your goals. And the contrast between these two types of people is just enormous. And their impact on your life can be equally as enormous. You need to elevate that inner circle. You need to evaluate your own circle. To see how this principle applies to your own life, you need to evaluate your current circle of friends. You need to evaluate your current circle. And look at the people the 5 people that you spend the most time with. And then ask yourself, are they motivating you? Are they inspiring you? Are they encouraging you? Or are they holding you back and dragging you down and in ways that don't align with your values and goals? And this doesn't mean cutting people out of your life the moment that you notice their negativity. But sometimes we have family or longtime friends that just aren't the most positive influences. And sometimes distancing yourself isn't easy, or I mean, hell, maybe it's not even possible. But one thing you can control is how much time and energy you invest in that relationship. We need to figure out how to choose positive influences. If you want to be successful, if you want abundance in your life, you need to choose to surround yourself with people that align with those values, or people who embody those qualities. Choose to be around people who have achieved what you aspire to be, or who actually align with your goals. Those people who have the fortitude to overcome challenges. Because these are the people that have done the hard work. They've done the things that you want to achieve yourself. And these are the people that will encourage you and elevate you to a higher level. They will encourage you to do the same. Because when you surround yourself with people who choose to do the hard thing, who know what hard work is, who choose to see the solutions instead of the problems, those people will elevate you. Their drive, their mindset, their attitude, their discipline, it'll all begin to shape yours. Eventually you'll find yourself thinking, if they can do it, I can too. And that's the power of a positive influence. These people show you what's possible. These people are able to motivate you to go after it. I talk about it all the time, but there is a very negative impact from the victim mentality. Because when you're constantly spending time with those people, the people who are constantly playing a victim, the ones that say, I just can't catch a break, or why is life always against me? That worldview just becomes contagious. And eventually, you'll begin to feel like life is happening to you, instead of finding the power to make life happen for you. Instead of finding the power on your own to be able to make that change. It's not about dismissing the challenges that people face. Everybody has problems, but there's a huge difference between letting those problems and those challenges, letting those hardships define you in a negative way. Hello. These are the people that are always blaming external factors like their boss, the politician, their luck. These people are just doing nothing more than giving away their power. And if you spend too much time with these people, you will begin to give your power away too. You don't want to be stuck in the middle, surrounded by that negativity and losing sight of your potential. So we have to guard against negative influence and know that even if you can't completely isolate yourself, or you can't rid your life of these negative influences or these negative people, you do have the ability to protect yourself from their influences. And that starts by setting those boundaries and limit how much time you spend with those people that drain you or bring you down. And when you're around them, you have to be able to keep your focus on your goals and your dreams, all of your aspirations. And you have to know your values and not let that negativity seep into your mindset. You can be polite, understand their perspective, but do not let that negativity seep into your mind. Hello. Do not let them take control of your perspective. I'm going to shift gears here a little bit, and I'm going to talk about the role of marketing. And I think that this is important because marketing can also play a big role. Because the marketing and the media, it's designed to make you feel lack. It's designed to make you feel like the only way you can fill that void of lack is by purchasing whatever it is that is being sold to you. Hello. But when you're aware of these tactics, they actually lose their power. In marketing, it'll just become noise once you learn how to value once you know what you truly value and what you need. Because the true cost of a purchase, it's not just time, it's not just money, it's also your time and your energy. And sometimes it's even your peace of mind. And the question needs to be not whether you can afford something. The question should be whether it aligns with your life and with your values. And when you start looking at marketing through that lens, you'll stop making those impulsive purchases that pull you away from your goals. We need to learn how to maintain integrity in business and friendships. Because this same principle applies in business. Since I've been building this channel, since I've been doing this, I've been approached many times by sponsors, several times. And I've turned them down because they do not align with my values. And honestly, turning down those sponsorships, it's not easy, because those sponsors will provide me with financial support. And that's exactly why I want to talk about the marketing part of it, and I want to talk about the sponsorship end of it and the business end of it. Because if I was to accept one of those sponsorships that goes against my values, then I'm sending out a mixed message. And one day, who knows, one day I probably will accept a sponsorship. But if I do, it's going to be something that truly creates value in my life. It's going to be something that I believe that is something that I use and something that I truly believe could benefit your lives as well. And in my opinion, that's integrity. And that's aligning your values with business, friendships, and just life in general. You have the choice to associate with an elevator or a drain, because it's said that there's two types of people in this world, and that is the elevators and the drains. And that elevator, it lifts you up, it inspires you, it encourages you to reach a higher level and challenges you to grow. But drains, on the other hand, they do nothing but pull you down. They drain you of that valuable energy that you have, and they're holding you back from becoming the best version of yourself. So choose to surround yourself with elevators and spend your time with people who make you better, people who support you, and people who want to see you succeed. Those people are going to be the ones that push you to new heights, even when you hit a rough patch, and they're going to be there to lift you up and not pull you down. They're not going to be the victims that agree with you when you find that victim mentality seeping into your mind. They're going to be the ones that help you snap out of that. And you'll see these impacts in your mindset, your habits, and your success. Because your friends, if they're elevators or if they are drains, you're going to feel that. And if you look at your friends, if you look at that circle of friends that you have right now and think about them, you'll realize who is who and which is which. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, but if you surround yourself with people who set goals, who work hard, you're going to be more likely to adapt that mentality. You'll begin to be able to see the value in resilience and just continuously improving yourself. But when you are surrounded by people who just simply believe that they cannot change or their situation cannot change, the ones that are always talking about how they feel stuck, they're always discouraged, that shit's gonna rub off on you, and you will end up adopting that fixed mindset as well. It'll lead to self-sabotage and procrastination and just simply settling for less than what you're actually capable of. Because those five friends that you choose to associate with the most, they're more than just influences. They're part of the way that you're gonna shift your mindset, your life, and ultimately the success that you find. You have to be able to set these standards and set these boundaries. That's why I keep driving home. That's why I made that video on setting boundaries. That's why I keep talking about boundaries so much. Because choosing your friends wisely, that's setting a standard. It has nothing to do with being snobbish or arrogant. It's about valuing yourself and valuing your time. It's all about understanding that your future depends on the quality of relationships you choose to be in. So just find those people. Find those people that inspire you, that encourage you, the ones that challenge you. And don't give a shit. Don't be afraid to set boundaries with those that don't. Because if somebody doesn't respect your goals or bring positivity, it is perfectly okay to limit your interactions with that person. Because you only have so much energy. You have a finite amount of energy. And if you're serious about that energy, if you're serious about that goal, you need to guard the energy that you have. Because you got to remember that your time and your energy is the most valuable currency that we all have. So you need to spend those wisely. And then you're able to create a community that reflects your values. To be the best version of yourself, you need to build a community that reflects your values. And you do that by looking for colleagues, friends, mentors who share your ambition and your drive and your commitment to growth. Choose those people that or those people who understand the value of self-improvement, the ones who don't settle for mediocrity. Look for relationships that encourage both accountability. Look for relationships that encourage both accountability and support. I mean, it doesn't mean that you'll never face challenges or conflicts. When you surround yourself with people who share your values, those challenges will become opportunities for growth. Because now you have people who will encourage you and push you, people who will remind you of what you're truly capable of. And then you need to become the friend that you want to attract. Because this principle works both ways. If you want to attract positive, growth-oriented, ambitious, and abundant friends, you need to embody this concept yourself. Because you can't expect to surround yourself with striving, motivated people if you're not one yourself. If you guys have made it this far, do me a favor and go down in the comments section and put the word friend. Just that one word, friend. Let's all surround each other with friends. Let's become that friend that other people are striving for. We can all be that mentor that people look up to, that person that people aspire to be. We all have that ability, but it's gonna start with that reflection. Let's all be friends. I appreciate you guys showing up. I hope you guys are showing up for yourselves. I can't believe all the super thanks you guys are giving me. It really is blowing me away. All of the generosity and the positivity that you guys are showing this channel and me and my family. I truly do hope you realize how grateful I am for you. So with all that said, I hope you guys got something out of this, and I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful day. Peace.